Yo guys, so today I'm gonna do something a bit different. It's about migraine. There was one time I have a really bad headache, and a lot of people would think about taking painkillers and so on. That was my thought. But at that point of time, I was seeing this dentist. So people were like, hey, why is he talking about dentist? So about this dentist is that I've been seeing him for a aching problem. So it was at first fine. Then he have a look, he's like, okay, you need to do root canal because it's affecting the nerve. So for me, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just go for the government dentist. Okay. And I realized the whole procedure is going to take at least 1 to 6 months or even a year just to get a root canal. I was like, okay, but while waiting for the application, I think on my third day, I remember it's second or third day. Second day I already has a bit already. I have a headache, and it lasts throughout the whole day. Painkiller didn't really help, and I can feel that it was aching at the same time. And then you have the intense headache. Is so horrendous. Third day, I kind of suspect it is. In fact, on the second day, I already called the clinic. I think the day two I already called the clinic and make arrangements. So the doctor only come on day three, so I had to really bear with the pain. Yeah, and it's better to get the same doctor. So the doctor uh made an arrangement for a private, I will say a specialist, because it's at the, I would say the molar area. He mentioned the molar. So that was the part where I go. So after the whole root canal, right, while I was having a pain and they inject this and that, I tell the specialist about it. And after the whole session, right, the pain gotten a bit lesser. The pain was lesser and bearable. And after that, go home, take one painkiller, and the next day the headache is gone. So it's the first time where I got a headache and I couldn't get over it. So it was so bad. This is for those people who actually have it's not about hygiene issue. It's about uh grinding their teeth. So my case was that I have a few cracked tooth. We need to do a root canal or crowning. So if it's I would say if it's like not so bad, it's you can do crowning. But if worse, you need to do the root canal. I was discovered a bit late because I spent about $6,000 to $8,000 on this whole procedure. Uh, when in fact, if you discover it earlier, you can spend $400. Not gonna mention which dentist that was my previous one, because I mentioned some of the issues, but he didn't really address it. Yeah, if he had discovered it, it would be better. But my latest dentist really appreciative, so I'm still seeing this dentist right now because they are very professional, and he's able to identify the issue and not brush it off like, oh yeah, I just need more flossing and so on. Yeah, the previous dentist was like, oh yeah, you need to do more flossing and so on, which didn't help because it's a fractured tooth. Yeah, so always get a second opinion if you are very uncertain about this person. So I'm the type of person who will get a second opinion until I trust this person and so on. Yeah, so if you are not solving the issue, don't go home thinking that the pain will go away and so on. Get second opinion, go to other clinic, check it out what's wrong and so on, because some of them just refuse to admit that they're wrong, or they just don't recommend anything.